Hello comrades and welcome back to Severna. So we're in East Spring today, which is on the northeast side of Severna, and what I want to do is expand the residential area a little bit here and also build a new electronics production for export, as our exports are starting to slow down a little bit. So I want to make sure that we're constantly expanding that to make sure that the Republic has always got enough in its coffers for development and emergency imports when needed. So yeah, we're going to build the new district here. So I'll need to connect it into the railway line here, and I think I'll probably have to have like either a loop or a terminus somewhere around here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to connect it sort of into the railways, as the nearest point is here, and obviously yeah, that's going to be a little bit awkward. So I think I'll have the train coming in, going round, maybe going round this way, and then coming straight back out there. Yeah, so I'll get on with it. So first things first, whenever I build a new district, the most important thing is to connect a railway line nearby or going into there, because Severna is so big I can't well, I don't want to distribute most of the resources via the road. So all residential areas all have stores connected directly to the railway lines, so all national goods are distributed solely by rail, and it's only like if I need to build a smaller store within a district, then there will be a truck that will go to the central stores in that district and then deliver it to the shop or the orphanage or hotel. Also, because hotels you can't connect directly to warehouses, or you can't usually. So first things first, I always want to connect the railway line. So I'm just trying to plan it out in my head. I think I'm going to have to build just build a road here, just to always until you're finalized on your plan. Always use mud roads because they are free, and if you're like me and I construct the buildings myself, well, through the national construction groups, but roads and things I build with money. But the mud roads, if you put the buildings in and then you do auto construct, the mud roads just automatically connect to other mud roads. So you won't. So sometimes, when you're building and the building's not connected to the road because the asphalt road's waiting to be built, it's just awkward to go round and build those. So always use your mud roads to start with, and then build your, upgrade them once you're ready to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe put the factory here. So the factory I'm going to build is this one. So it puts out 11 tons of electronics, employs 700 people. So yeah, and if I'm not constructing aircraft, I don't really have a use for aluminium, so it's mostly exported. So I might as well build this building and then build this factory, and then it's a use for that. One little issue I've just noticed with this building, it doesn't actually have any means of connecting any warehouses or goods connections to it, which is unusual. But that is. I'll use this one, so I know I can connect this one into the rail network. So we'll pop this here. I think the only problem with this factory is I don't think it has like a build animation. So it sort of stays unbuilt until it's literally finished being built. But it's not too much of an issue on this in this build. Right, so rail's going to come in here. Put our good friend district storage. So yeah, I'm going to build sort of all around this area, so pop it just trying to think of the most efficient place I can put it. Right, yeah, so I'm going to put it here for now. So we can just delete this bit of track there. Just for now, I'm just going to put the loop in at the top here. I think I am going to put a little bit more industry up here, but we'll just leave that for now. Okay, so that's that. And then I'll use the 5-story warehouse, this one, because it's very handy because you can connect, store both open storage things and covered storage things. So that's always dead handy to have. Let me build a road across there. No, I didn't think it was going to. Oh! It went green then. Man. Definitely went green, I saw it. Yeah, it's not going to let me do that. It's no bother, because what I'll do, I'll actually run the line through that. That's better, isn't it? Through that, and then we've also got like a little little passing area here as well. Just put a little pass through there. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've just done the same thing to myself, haven't I? Okay, right, let's cancel that out then. I'll probably be able to do it if the road's already there, but I just can't lay the road I just can't lay the road after the rail has gone on. Okay. Now I bet you it'll just let me go straight across now. There we are, look. Alright, so that's the actual factory planned out. Okay. So that's always the first thing I do whenever I'm planning any district, is getting this, getting it connected into the rail system, because you're always going to need that. So yeah. So they will start to be constructed as and when. Oh, I'm not keen on that line there. Yeah, I suppose it's alright. Just... right, we'll leave it for now, It's okay. Right, so it needs to put our shops in. Put the shops for the people. So it's going to be quite densely built around here. So put a nice big department store. So if you're going to build a big dense residential district, make sure that when you're choosing a shop, have a look to make sure, yeah, you have a look and check how many customers it can have at any one time. So the one I selected is it's 450 visitors at a time. So that can handle, you know, a dense population. Whereas if you went with something, say like this, it can only handle 180, even smaller. Some of it like this, you're going to have a lot of people waiting outside, and they're not going to be able to get their food, and they're going to be angry. So always check that, and always make sure you're picking a suitable shop for the kind of district that you're looking to build. So I've had one of those. What's that one? So that's now 30 visitors. Right, so yeah, we'll have this one because it's a nice big one as well. Now when you build a shop, just connect one path going as far as you can away, and then try and not block that path, and then you know that anything along sort of 400 meters away will be able to reach that shop using this path. So yeah, always remember, citizens will walk 400 meters. You can extend that with use of bus stations. So if they can walk, or any kind of station, think about it, if they can walk to the station and then from the station they will walk another 400 meters, but only if they're told to. So if you select the workplace selection, you get a bit. That's a clever way of extending the distance that citizens will walk. So I'll try and square everything off with paths to make like little blocks that I know I can then build within, and the walking distance is going to be okay. So here we've got this nice little spring, which is very common around Severna. We've also got one of the ancient stone circles here as well. So we'll also want to make sure that we preserve those. So what I'll do is, being as this is like a scenic-y type area, I'll put the leisure areas and sports facilities and things around that, and then we'll build the actual residences sort of along here to start with. So just to make sure that doesn't auto build when I press play. Yeah, so that's all ready to be built once it's selected. We'll carry on with the theme of this area, so we'll use these buildings. Oh, do come on. Yeah, see, that's another. Once you get to the size of this republic, it does, little things do seem to take a long time. Just putting down buildings. I don't know why that takes a long time. I don't know what. Apparently, I think somebody told me it was if you've got your construction yards on the auto find, that's what causes this little glitch. But I don't have many of my construction yards on like auto construct, because I just use the the construction group selector, this thing. So yeah, don't know. Not sure, but yeah, it's frustrating. Only some buildings though, not all buildings are like it, but the odd few are. And I don't really know why. You'll notice if you follow like those sort of simple rules of all, squaring everything off, line and everything, you'll notice that your your Republic does just all sort of link in. There's always a path to connect to, there's always a thoroughfare, you know, and it just means that it's much simpler for your processor to literally process the movements of things if the route is very simple, which does help in performance. I mean, the Republic of this size, you know, I think unless you're running it on a supercomputer, it's always going to be a bit stuttery. I mean, I'll put my computer specs up, but you know, I've got a Ryzen 7 580X 3D. I've got 32GB of 3600 megahertz RAM. This is all connected on an M.2 drive. I've got a NVIDIA 4070 GTX, so you know it's quite a beefy machine, and still, you know, we are struggling now. But to be honest, I didn't really start noticing it until I got to about 200,000, whereas on my old setup, which was a Ryzen 7 2700X, once I got to about 150, it started to sputter, and obviously it does look a lot nicer. I do also have all the graphics set on high because it's processor that causes the stuttering. Because obviously when you pause it, performance is, you know, absolutely fine. So lowering the graphics doesn't really help much. It does help a little bit, but you know, if it's going to stutter, you want it to at least look pretty whilst it's stuttering, as opposed to reducing the graphics a little bit, not looking as nice, and getting a few less stutters. You know what I mean? So that's my that's the economy I choose to run. I mean, it's only within the past few years that I've been able to get quite a good PC, so I'm used to putting up with stuttering and things like that. With a game like City Builder, I think, you know, it is less important, you know, the overall performance, because it's more of like a sit back and, you know. Right, so that's just, I don't know why it's not constructed all this railway line. Just connect those up. So we'll just have that loop at the bottom there. Just, I mean, I probably will connect it up some other way somehow. But yeah, so there we go. So that's phase one of constructing this new district. In the next video, I'll go over connecting it up to water, sewerage, yada yada yada, and we'll also expand a little bit more as well and build the sort of the more leisurely type areas over here. So yeah, so thank you very much for tuning in today. In the like I say, in the next video, I'll expand on this a little bit more. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, do please leave a comment, as it really helps me judge what people want to know about and what people want to see in my videos. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye bye.